And good late morning to you, third grade students. Time for some Eureka math. What does Eureka mean in Latin, or in English? It is Latin. Well, it means I have found it. And what have we found? We have found the best way to learn math around. Let me tell you that much. All right, we're going to start off by counting. Let's not do the counting lesson today. Let's do the multiply by 2 pattern sheet. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off on your scratch paper. Write 7 times 2 equals blank. And now let's skip count to find the answer. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 12, 14. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 times 7, or 7 times 2, excuse me. Oh, there's that bell. It's a good thing the math mutt's not around. He doesn't like that bell. Makes him bark. So that's 14. All right? Let's start from 10 to find our answer more quickly. So show 5 fingers all at once to show 10. Now count by 2s from 10. 12, 14. Pretty easy to do. Let's see how we can skip count down to find the answer 2. We're going to start at 20, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we have 20, and then we could take count backwards like we've done before. 18, 16, and 14. 7 times 2 is 14. Let's try it again with another number set. Our sentence here, multiplication sentence. 9 times 2 equals something. Let's skip count by 2 to find out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that must be 18. Now we can do it right from the 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's 9. Or we go backwards from 20, right? We have our 20 here, take away 1, and we have 18. Let's do 8 times 2. So go ahead and write along with me. And we'll skip count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Once again, from the 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, we could have 3 more, 12, 14, 16. Or we could start at the 20 and take away 3. There's 18. There's 16. So 8 times 2 must indeed equal 16. Let's move on. We're going to do our application problem. I didn't print it out because we really don't need to. We're just going to envision 3 guitars. And they're regular old run-of-the-mill guitars, nothing fancy about them. How many strings are on a guitar? Well, let me tell you, there are 6 strings on a guitar. What we want to know is how many strings are on 3 guitars, okay? So here's our mystery number. And we have 3 guitars. I'm not going to take the time drawing guitars because they won't look that good. So there's 6 strings here, 6 strings there, and 6 strings there. What do we get? 3 times 6, correct? 3 times 6. Well, what in the world would that equal? Well, there's 6, 12, 18. 6, 12, 18. So it equals 18. We've read, kind of, we drew, now it's time to write. The RDW method. There are 18 strings on 3 guitars. Yeehaw! So go ahead, that's 6, 12, 18. There's the 3 guitars. That was our mystery number. We now know it's 18 because we skip counted with 6 too. 6, 12, 18. We could even do little groups like this if we wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, let's go to the concept development. And let's do a 3 times 6 array, okay? And try to draw it just like I'm drawing, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like the guitars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? This is a 3 times 6 array, right? Remember we discussed this yesterday, albeit a little quickly. So now let's make a dotted line beneath this first row. A dotted line. So we got that done. Now how can we break this up? We're going to do 2 different multiplication sentences for this. So we're going to write, I'm going to cross that out. We're going to write 1 times 6. And what would this be? Well, 2 times 6. And what does 1 times 6 equal? Well, we have it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 times 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we could have this sentence. We could say 6 plus 12 equals 3 6s. Is that true? Think about that. It looks like 3 6s to me. Let's go ahead and rewrite this a different way. 1 times 6 plus, in parentheses, 2 times 6. What would that equal? Well, 1 times 6 is the same as 1 6, and 2 times 6 is the same as 2 6s, so it would equal 3 6s, okay? Let's do something else now here. We're going to do a little algebraic equation here, if you will. So let's do 1 plus 2. What's 1 plus 2? Well, we know that's 3, but we're going to put in parentheses, and then we're going to times it by 6. What will that equal? Okay, let's break this down. When we have a math sentence like this, we always calculate what is in the parentheses first. What do we always calculate first? Parentheses. What do we always calculate first under this? Parentheses, okay? So it's always we do the parentheses first. Oh, did somebody say parentheses? Well, Matt, I did. I said parentheses. Oh, children, I love parentheses. You know, I always do the parentheses first. That's the right way to do them. Yes, it is, Matt. We always do the parentheses first. I'm glad you like parentheses so much. Well, I also like being first in line. I like being first in place. And that's why I like the parentheses so much, because they get to be first in a math problem. Oh, well, thank you. That's a very easy way to learn it. Yes, math number one, math number one, math number one. Yes, you certainly are, math. Thank you so much for helping us out with parentheses. Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Leggett. And goodbye, children. I might come back if there's more parentheses. All right, so thank you, math. We do the parentheses first. So we're going to have an arrow that goes down here, and that becomes 1 plus 2 is 3. Now we're just drop that down, so it's 3 times 6. And what will that equal? Well, we know we've done it a few times now with the guitars. We know that 3 times 6 equals 18, and it's the same expression here. 1 plus 2 is 3 times 6 is 18. Woo, doing a little algebra. All right, let's continue on with a new piece of paper. And let's do one more of those. Let's say they're bass guitars, okay? And bass guitars have 4 strings, okay? And so we're gonna figure out how many strings are on 3 bass guitars. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass guitar is the guitar that goes boom, 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 boom. Yes, that's what the bass guitar does, Matt. But thank you so much for helping out. So once again, we're going to make a dotted line. Ding, 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 ding. And we'll say 1 times 4 equals something, and 2 times 4 equals something else. Well, what is 1 times 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is 2 times 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we can see that 4 plus 8, what would that equal total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, it equals 12. And then we can even also say, oh, I'm not going to say this word because you know who will come back. I'll whisper it. Parentheses. 1 times 6 plus 2 times 4 equals what? Well, we've already got 3 groups of 4, don't we? Yeah, 3 4s. All right? Then we're going to go down here. and do it just like we did last time with the regular guitars. And we'll say 1 times 6 times 2 times 4. What's 2 times 4? Oh, excuse me, not 1 times 6. Mr. Lega, you're saying. Made a mistake. Cross that all out. We'll say 1 plus 2. All right? 1 plus 2. And we're going to times that by the number of strings. That would be 4. And what would that equal? Well, 1 plus 2 is 3, right? Remember like we did last time? Make our little arrow. Parentheses are always first. We'll do 3 times, and we just bring down the times 4. And what do we get? What do we equal? Well, the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 3 times 4 is 12. And we're going to take one more quick look at one more. And this time let's use, I wonder what has 5 strings. I can't think of any 5-stringed instruments. Let's do 5. Let's do 5. Let's just say there's 5 strings on a... Nah, that's not right. What are there 5 of? Boy, I just can't think of anything. Let's do... we'll change it from music.